I do not encourage nor condone any of the actions performed or products shown in this video. All of the videos are produced in a safe and controlled environment. Do not attempt to replicate any of the actions performed during this video. It is currently 8:24 and today I have a couple of things that I have to tackle and get done, and I wanted to take you along so we can have a chill but productive but cozy morning together. So the first thing I'm going to do is make coffee. Absolutely mandatory. I don't even know how I'm speaking to you right now. It feels like there is a part of me which is an autopilot, and that is the one that is being able to speak to you because I feel like I'm still asleep. So let's go make some coffee. Oh. Positive. This is that time of the day where I always think to myself, I should be a little quiet so as not to wake up my dad. But then I remember one of the funniest things that I think ever happened regarding his sleep. He's a very, very heavy sleeper. And one sunny day, a bookshelf that I had ordered arrived, but they left it at the downstairs part of the apartment. They didn't bring it up. And so it was up to me to bring the heavy bookshelf up. And so I, shook my dad because I was trying to ask for help to go and get the thing from the downstairs area to the upstairs area. And he was not having any of it. He didn't wake up at all. And so I managed to fetch two strong men from the street, which with all the noise that they could possibly make, they helped me bring the bookshelf up to the house. And so there was me and two strangers in the house making a lot of noise. And then my dad eventually wakes up, looks at the bookshelf and is like, "Hey, how did this get here?" So alright, coffee is done. At this time I like to sit on the floor because some rays of sunshine are starting to come in. And also I can inspect my plants, see if everything is looking fine, and determine my intentions for the day. I learned this in yoga when I was 18. Today I would like to have a calm day in which I get the things that I need to get done, but not in a way that stresses me out, rather in a way that brings me joy. So that is my intention, and I'll do everything in my power to achieve that, and cheers. My propagations seem to be doing well. You can see the roots, big roots, lots of new growth on the ivies. The philodendron propagations are not doing much yet. And then I also have this other propagation station going. I found these on the street, and so I picked some up and put them in water. I'm not sure they are going to root very well like this, but it seems like there are tiny roots already starting to come in. It's very difficult to see. Then I have another ivy cut and just some flowers from my succulent, which I have no idea if they're going to bloom or not, but... And my second ivy propagation, she looks very, very beautiful. Initially I was going to put her in soil, but I just really like the way she looks here. And she's happy, the root system is just so beautiful. I really need to clean this because it's filled with algae. I clean it every week, and it's about that time of the week now, so we'll do that today. And my basil also seems to be doing quite well. These were my first aromatics. I had never planted aromatics before, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job for a new beginner. I'm enjoying the process of this all so much, and just sitting here with my plants with a morning breeze. Life is complete and the day has just begun. What more could I ask, Sorry for the weird lighting, my friends, but things I have to work on today include making a reel for Razer, because they were kind enough to send me this microphone and I just wanted to make a reel in which I show the unboxing process and just the setting up. And I also have to make a reel regarding wraps for the cafe that I'm doing social media for, because yesterday I was there working, we were taking footage of wraps and photos and videos, and I just want to make a video of the wraps that are new on the menu so that we can publish it and new clients might arrive from that video, who knows. But yeah, I just want to get that done. Then I also have to practice piano, and in the afternoon I have to stream. Also, look at this. I repotted this succulent and it is growing a little arm. Do you see that? It has been doing this in the shade, so it has been sitting on my desk, and ever since it has been in the shade it grew this little thing. It is so cute. I'm very, very proud of it. Good job, good job. You keep doing that. I'm going to start by answering some comments on the video that came out today, and then I'll get to work on my videos that I have to get done. Alright, I think I'm finally done with the first video that I had to make. And just so you know, this is how many times I recorded the voiceover, because it just was not sounding like I wanted it to sound. And now my voice is even stupid because I've been like straining it, because I've been trying to get this voiceover done. But I think it's done. I think the video is ready, and so I'm probably going to upload it soon. So yeah, first task of the day done. It's been an hour and a half and all I've accomplished to do is a 35-second video, but you know, it's okay. I'm actually proud of the result. So yeah, now I'm going to work on the video for the cafe, and then I'm going to go to a cafe, journal a little bit, read a little bit, have a smoke somewhere. It looks very beautiful outside, and so I'm gonna get this done and then we'll go out. Alright, the wrap video is done. I'm pretty happy. I think it looks quite good. I'm going to send it to the client soon. And now I want to go get ready so we can go outside for a little walk, a little smoke, a cafe, perhaps, to read for a little bit. And then I'll come back and practice piano. So that is the plan, at least. I'm going to make a transition on getting ready. I love transitions. Yes, let's go. I'm going to do the snappy thing, okay? Editing Connie, I hope you figure that out. Don't make us look stupid, girl, okay? I'm actually eating some toast before I leave by the window, just so I eat less at the cafe, because the cafe is more expensive than toast at home. Also, something that I always used to do, that I don't do anymore, is smoke on an empty stomach. It's a really, really dumb idea, and most of the times it left me feeling bad. And so now I always eat something before I smoke, and this is it. Alright, I'll see you outside, my friends. I'll find a cozy place for me to have a smoke, and then I'll go read and write a little bit before I get back to work. Catch me outside, how about that? I don't know why that doesn't leave my brain, help. Anyway, as you can see, the car in the back stuck his nose in my car's booty, and the car in the front did the same thing but in reverse. And so now I'm pretty stuck, and I really didn't want to have to do a difficult maneuver at this time of day. Also, it seems to be quite windy today. Oh no, this is gonna take a while, man. Why is this guy so close? Okay, because I am a master driver, that actually didn't take that much effort. I'll meet you at the smoke spot. I don't know what is going down, but today all of my smoke spots were taken, and so I found this bunch of trees and bushes, and here I am, because you know, what is a smoke spot more than some greenery? Anyway, a lot of you guys have been asking me to show more places around Lisbon and around Portugal, such as cafes, and so that is why today I want to show you a cafe. But the reason why I haven't really done it in the past is because I am quite afraid and feeling some social anxiety at the prospect of entering an establishment asking if I may record what? Well, I don't know, me talking and showing your coffee. I don't know, you know, so either today my fears are going to prove to be justified because they are going to say, no, you cannot. Or they are going to be proven silly because they're going to be like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. So no matter what, I learned something today, but I cannot lie, I'm feeling a little bit afraid. But I've also learned that the annoying part about surpassing your fears is that the only way to get past them is through. I have to do the things that I'm afraid of doing in order to not be afraid of doing them anymore, you know? And so that is why today I want to challenge myself and also to show you a cafe that is really cute and has a great latte. So yeah, you know, it's been feeling really great. I've been feeling a lot better these past days. I went through a month and a half, I think, of just feeling down, feeling stressed, feeling anxious about the future, but I feel like I got it all out and now I'm feeling anew. I feel prepared to just tackle each day as it is instead of always wondering what's coming tomorrow, because tomorrow isn't here, girl. What is here is now. And so it is really time for me to start learning to stop worrying about things that just are not here yet, you know? Planning for the future to a certain extent is smart, so that you can be prepared for different things that may come and just set yourself with a decent base. But trying to plan ahead too much is just useless because you never know how things are going to go down. And I've had to tell this to myself so many times until I've actually started to believe it now. I said it so many hundreds of times without believing it. Setting up for the future too much is useless. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. But now, you know, it actually makes sense in my head. And a lot of people have been reinforcing this idea. A lot of you guys in the comments have been cheering me on, giving me experiences of yours, how you stopped worrying so much about the future and the past. And it honestly just feels great because it feels like we're all in this together. By High School Musical, we're all in this together. I've also been loving all of the work that I've been doing. It's been so great to expand my video making skills, photography skills, of which I had none, in order to help this local cafe that I like so much. And I don't know, I feel like I'm venturing into new areas which I hadn't explored before, and it feels really great. I feel like I spent many years stuck, afraid, and ever since I started putting myself out there a little bit more, you know, lots of anxiety through the process of it, but it has proven to be worth it because opportunities have arrived which wouldn't have if I hadn't been through the anxiety of putting myself out there a little bit. One thing that is true is that I've been told and read a lot of times over and over is that if you are feeling uncomfortable, it's probably because you are growing. I guess you're supposed to feel uncomfortable in order to grow, you know, because it means you are trying new things which you hadn't tried before. And of course the sensation of trying something new is always a little bit, ooh, oh my god, I don't know anything about this, you know, it's time to learn. The initial learning curve is really tough and you doubt yourself, but if you keep pushing through, eventually you will have a new skill or a new activity or a new way of thinking or less difficulty talking with people, you know, whatever it is you're trying to surpass. As long as you keep trying a little bit every day, you will get there. It takes time, but that is the beauty of it. Knowing that 2 years ago it would have been quite impossible for me to record outside because I was afraid of being perceived and afraid of being judged, and now it feels like the most natural thing to me because I've exposed myself to it so much. And it feels so rewarding because it was such a long process of trial and error and anxiety and feeling a little less anxious each time, you know? All right, my friends, let's drive to this cafe. Alright, here we go. This spot is in a very beautiful place near the ocean in the suburbs of Lisbon. Wish me luck. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of. Olá, bom dia. Era só para beber um cafezinho. Eu queria perguntar se não faz mal eu gravar só uns clipes. É? Ok, obrigada. Hello my friends, I had to cut down the audio for this portion of the video because the cafe was playing copyrighted music, but still I wanted to give you a view of my thoughts that I was having at the time. I know that, you know, asking to record inside an establishment may feel like something that's very easy, but to me it really wasn't. I was filled with anxiety, and for me to get here took a very long time, took years and years. My mom and dad were reminding me the other day about how when I was a kid I was deathly afraid of asking the waiter for what I wanted to eat. You know, if I wanted a cake or a glass of milk or something, I simply could not open my mouth to speak. I was extremely anxious. And so, you know, it's been a long time of just trial and error with my anxiety and pushing it a little bit each day, pushing it a little bit more, and eventually I guess I got myself to a place where I can shakily ask if I can record, you know. This cafe is very beautiful, and I enjoy sitting here and having their latte, which is always very beautifully decorated with a cat, and I just write and write and write, and it always is so calming. And I don't know, at this time I was feeling very proud of myself for doing something that I was so scared of and still insisting on it and trying regardless of the fear, you know. And so I got to take some clips for you, which I never thought I would be able to. So hey, we got it. And now editing Connie will leave you, but here are some beautiful jasmine flowers that I found on the street. Alright. I cannot believe I managed to do that. I feel so proud of myself, actually. I feel so happy to have at least tried and, you know, give myself the chance to see what the outcome would have been. It has been a really great learning experience, and yeah, I'm happy I did it. Now I have to go practice the piano, so it's time to head home. I'm already back at home and at the piano. A couple of weeks back I got invited to be in a band with some of my friends, and so a little side quest, I suppose. And so this week we are all practicing When You Sleep by My Bloody Valentine on our instruments. And so I saw this little arrangement and I thought it sounded quite nice, so I'll show you. I'm going to be practicing my exam pieces as well, and up until stream time that's basically all I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to sound with all of the other instruments, the guitars, the bass, the drums, the singing, and so we'll see. I'm very curious. This is a new endeavor of mine and I've really been enjoying it. It's quite fun. I'm taking a little break from piano to reset my brain a little bit, and I'm not sure this video really had any direction at all. I have no idea if I'm going to post it because it just feels a little bit all over the place, but I hope you have enjoyed watching. I have enjoyed bringing you along, and yeah, I'm really glad you're here, and I hope to see you very soon. I'll be waiting for you. So yeah, my friends, have a beautiful rest of your days, and I will see you all in the next video, alright? Bye!